Greetings, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I First, Rastafari, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion and Tribe of Judah, Christ the Lord thy God, the Almighty Most High Jah, Jesus Christ the Father, Lord of Hosts, the God of Israel, King of Glory, speaking. Now, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. As when it was the Kushite Empire, Solomonic Dynasty, Utopia, before Christopher Columbus was said to have discovered Jamaica, which was formerly the Isle of Patmos, the penal colony of Rome before it was the Solomonic Isles, and originally the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro, where Deity Happy lived with the happy people. And he said he conquered Rasta. That brought about the fourth kingdom of Rome, and has brought about now neo-colonialism, the most diabolical part of our enslavement, the Jesuit arm of apostasy, a $900 trillion world debt, enslaving all humanity. Now, the first nation to liberate themselves from the fourth kingdom of Rome, colonialism, the enslavement, was Haiti. And they had a king. And then they were invaded and brought about liberal democracy. Feudal states that are loyal and serve the colonial masters for their tenancy with a Roman proletariat, where the elite are the title holders and own the industries, and the masses are cannon fodder. Now, when Edward Seaga called a snap election, which was not contested by the then People's National Party, excuse me, and he won all 60 seats in Parliament, the Queen of England, seeing the trauma and the problem we're going through due to the barring of the IMF, which was brought about by Michael Manley, when he walked away and left the Coptic Church and said he was going to the mountaintop with Castro. And they deposed His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie, the second coming of Jesus the Christ, calling it the Solomonic Dynasty, 225 direct languages. Why the Lamb who was slain? Where his vestige is King of Kings, Lord of Lords. And she asked if anyone had a sane solution to the born of the IMF. He put it in writing, coming from a wedlock family, and supplemented to her, which, not by any premeditated thought, my Haile Selassie I Rastafari Royal Ethiopian Judah Coptic Church did so, and was the only one that had the same solution with the Lion of Judah EATOP policy, the alternative union policy, and was signed off on, and were given her sovereign rights, and which was denied by the then Edward Seaga administration, a legitimate regime. As the people said, the dollar is 5 to 1, it is done. And he went into power and sold us out, and the only sane solution to Born Islanders was swept under the carpet. And even P.J. Patterson and Carl Rattray, who were the Queen's Counsel at the time, representative of the church, when he came into power, he flew the gate and let in the pirate. And the whole world came under the calamity of this Jesuit army of apostasy. And the only sane solution was done away with. And I went into seclusion and hiding after I was slaughtered like a dog in the street. And when I returned from my departure, I, who had the title from then, Selassie, from that time till this time, made and did all the paperwork and made a sovereign claim for the title of my holy hill that founded the city of God, the city of the Almighty, the city of the King, my palace of the city of the Almighty, New Jerusalem, Kushite Empire, New Solomonic Dynasty, the fifth kingdom of Christ, Utopia, the kingdom of Zion, the kingdom of God is at hand, and my Coptic Church Pioneer Mission, free waterway, free movement of goods and services globally, no more sea, only land, and my bride, New Jerusalem, coming out of the sky, new creation, new heaven, a new earth. In Addis Ababa, the new flower, the New Jerusalem, in Ethiopia land, my foundation, my establishment, which I had done from 2009, when as the Vice Regent I had food audience at the Serene House. I wrote a letter concerning matter with my insignia for the Kushite Empire and stated clearly that everything was fraudulent ill-gotten gains and was held by my